Hello, entrepreneurs. My name is Bimal Shah. I'm on a mission to make pioneers out of entrepreneurs by helping you achieve your 3 year goal in 1 year that's tied to your 25-year vision and 5 year moonshot. I do it through weekly sprints and 90-day leaps. This is the Pioneers Academy podcast, and I'm on a mission to make a million pioneers. And I thought this podcast channel will help you achieve your 3 year goal and jump to the next level. I'm going to be showing lots of training and lots of great episodes, so join on this podcast and get all the training and resources you need to achieve your 3 year goal in 1 year and make yourself a pioneer. I wrote 13 books, Becoming a Pioneer, and you can get all those 13 books on Amazon. We're going to give away to every listener who listens on this podcast a $100 Amazon gift card so you can get all the books and learn how to become a pioneer.
Welcome back to the Pioneers Academy podcast. I'm April and I'm thrilled to have you join us today. We've got a really exciting topic lined up: how you can create daily wins to drive your business to the next level. And to guide us with this, we're joined by none other than Bimal Shah, creator of the 1 year breakthrough in business strategies, known for transforming businesses with clear, actionable steps. Bimali always brings such practical wisdom to the table, and I'm excited to dive into today's conversation. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you very much for having me here, April. I'm so excited to talk about today's topic for something that we all have in common, a day, and how to make it a great day with daily wins. So it's really excited, hoping this podcast, whoever listens to, can make you a pioneer out of an entrepreneur, take your business to the next level, and tell you some great insights about the Pioneers Academy and other aspects as well. So glad to be here.
Perfect. Let's get into it, Bimal. And so you always talk about the importance of making each day count. What's your advice on how entrepreneurs can consistently turn their days into productive and successful ones?
So one of the things is we need to have a plan for the day. We need to have a structure on how you approach the day. So it's not just having a plan for the day, but also having a structure on how you approach the whole day. There's 24 hours in a day. We all have that in common. We take 8 hours for sleeping or less sometimes. And then whatever you do in between, you have certain amount of time that you have, and you want to make the best out of it. So you need to have, a start time for your day when you work on your victories, and then the your response time day where you respond to things that happen throughout the day, and then disconnect. So there are like the four quadrants and half time. So I have that through the daily time quadrants. We're going to talk about that in a different episode. And but today the focus is on daily wins where we can target, when you win more, you work less. And that actually helps you to be more productive because you focus on victories and achieving growth that takes you to the next level and achieving growth that puts money in the bank and other resources. So those are focusing on daily wins and it can make progress. Otherwise, you can go in so many directions without having progress in any one of them. So that's the concept of daily wins.
That's a great place to start, Bimal. Entrepreneurs often get bogged down by distractions or low impact tasks. These are the top one or two things that focusing one or two high priority tasks every day prevent burnout because you're not trying to do everything all the time. So that's a powerful mindset. Thank you for that. So,
You're
um, you often mention that focusing on daily wins allows entrepreneurs to work less but still accomplish more. Could you explain how that works for those listening who might think working harder means working longer hours?
So think about, how you build that daily win and how that daily win is connected, not just today, but 25 years from today. So what you do is you take your 25-year vision. This is also what I talk in my first book in the series, Becoming a Pioneer. You take your 25-year vision, you convert it into a 5 year moonshot. Then the 5 year moonshot, you convert it into a 3 year goal. And the 3 year goal, you convert it into a 1 year breakthrough plan. And the 1 year breakthrough plan is converted into four 90-day leaps, quantum leaps. So you want to take quantum leaps each quarter. Now, when you take these quantum leaps each quarter, these quarterly leaps have to convert into what do you need to accomplish on a daily basis that will take you one step closer to what you want to accomplish in the quarter. And those quarterly leaps are broken down into weekly sprints, and that helps you focus that okay, this is what's gonna. And there are two key areas. Sometimes what happens is, a lot of advice and a lot of consulting, a lot of coaching can make things convoluted and complicated, and I make it very simple, easy, and make it genius. So making it easy is very simple. You convert your goals and your wins into two different buckets. The first bucket is what will put money, and this is just focusing on business for now. What will put money in the bank and what will take your business to the next level. So take three wins that will say, okay, these three victories will help me put money in the bank, and these three victories will take my business to the next level. And these are the progress steps that I need to make today, or these are the victories that I need to achieve today that will make it happen. And you focus, these are things I need to do. And you can also think about delegating, because if you think that okay, out of these six, maybe I could delegate this to someone else, then you can focus on other victories that you can take on. And now all of a sudden, instead of having six, you have a dozen, because you've just delegated six to someone who could achieve that for you. And now you have moved on to the six that you can do by yourself. So this is a way you can approach, those six daily wins or six daily victories. Three for short term money in the bank, and three for next level growth that will take your business to the next level. So you're working on the business and you're working in the business at the same time on a daily basis.
That's really interesting because I think many of us equate more hours with more success, but that's clearly not the case. Uh, it's about being smarter with our time, and I love how actionable that is. Focusing on value-driven activities, like it sounds like a complete mindset shift. So,
Absolutely.
yeah, when you talk about daily wins, Bimal, what are some concrete examples that entrepreneurs and their teams can aim for?
So one of the things, I provided links to those concrete examples and tools. So one of the links is called the bit.ly/quantum 90-day leap. So if you go to the quantum leap is a 90-day leap. And when you click that link, it will walk you through a structure where you can build your 90-day leap, and they ask you all the right questions so you can build your entire blueprint. And once you build your blueprint, you are able to go to the next link in the resource. It's called the weekly sprint, which is the optimal weekly sprint. And once you take that sprint and say, okay, this is because sprints are like you take short sprints, you take a break, then you take another sprint, you take a break. This way you run and you move forward too, and you're able to take rest in between and catch up on the next one. And these are the two tools and examples that will help you walk through each one of them, comes with an example and how to do it, a structure, even videos within that. So you can get the access to those tools and build your own customized 90-day leap and weekly sprint. And once you have those two things, it's very easy. Okay, if this is what I need to accomplish in the week, this is what I need to accomplish in the day. And then you think about delegation, optimization, automation. And when you think about those three things, okay, I can optimize this, I can automate this, I can delegate this, then you have more time available to you because now you no longer need to do everything. So those are two tools, examples, resources. The weekly sprint you can access at bit.ly/ the weekly sprint. We're going to put the show links in the links below. If you're watching YouTube, we'll have it in the description below. If you're listening to this podcast episode, if you go to the podcast webpage, you'll be able to access the show notes. If you are listening to any other podcast, we'll just access the show notes and you will see the links that you can access to and get these tools.
That's such a great way to think about it, Bimal. It makes me realize that wins don't always have to be these huge and like with that monumental achievements. They can be small, daily steps that build towards something bigger, right? I think that will resonate with a lot of listeners, especially those managing their own teams, who want to make sure everyone is aligned. Thank you so much for that. I know you've helped many businesses leverage grants to fuel growth. What should entrepreneurs know about getting started with grants, and what's the best way to find the right one?
So one of the things that is a small win that you were talking about is freeing up your time. Okay, when you free up your time, you win because you are now making time for something else that you didn't have time for before, whether it's taking vacations, spending time with family, doing other things, or focusing on other aspects of the business, whatever it is. If your focus is on freeing up your time, you will start seeing a lot of things. And I built a tool and a system just for that. You can access that at freedom of time, and go to the link that's in the show notes below, freedom of time. And we have a complete grant system. So if you want to achieve this next level growth, we can actually get it paid for by grants, and I do all the grant procurement from beginning to end. We have a system that's very easy. If you answer a few questions on the link below, which is grants now, and you click on that link, you will see that you can ask you a few questions and you'll get an email saying this is what you can get and this is what you can use to take your 3-year goal and achieve it in 1 year. Everything we do focuses on making you a pioneer by helping you achieve your 3-year goal in 1 year. It's very simple. That's all our focus. And we built it in 4 90-day leaps. And at the end of the fourth leap, we help you build the rinse and repeat leap, which you can use every 90 days for the rest of your life in your business. So that is something that we leave behind that lasts forever, and helps you keep growing on a sustainable basis. So access the grant. You can't go wrong by using a grant to pay for these valuable resource, something that can take you to the next level and utilize these tools, resources, and other things that I've built. I'm a systems guy. I build even systems in my dreams. Anywhere I see a problem, I think about a system as a solution. So that's my approach to everything. And that's the reason why I build these systems and structures that can help you go to the next level.
That's such a valuable advice, Bimal. So many entrepreneurs probably think of grants as something hard to access, but with the right information, and if only if they would um, make use of their time accessing this, um, it sounds like it can really be a game changer. As you said, we'll make sure to include the link in the show notes. So for everyone who wants to explore these opportunities, the only thing they need to do is to make time for this, right?
Yeah.
It's just access. It's a like one click for them to access. So thank you so much for all of this, for making this system. Also, once a grant is secured, what are the first steps entrepreneurs should take to ensure they're using that money effectively?
So this is one of the things I walk them through. They don't have to worry about. We built the whole 1 year breakthrough blueprint in 4 90-day leaps, and it's all laid out with all the milestones and things that we need to work on together. And one of the things I do is I come in the kitchen and cook with you. So more than any other consultant or coach does, because nobody else does this. What I do is most of their coaches, consultant, trainers, they tell you what to do. What I do it is I come there and do it with you. So not only it gets done, but you learn how to get it done. And once you learn how to get it done, you can keep doing it forever. And that's my goal, that I stick with you around for 1 year, and then you have a gift of a lifetime. You have a gift that you don't want to let go, and you want to keep doing every day, every week, every month, every quarter, as long as you want to do it. So that's the goal. I built the more than 200 thinking tools, systems, structures, and one of the tools that comes to mind right now is the 80-20 productivity, which is, how do you get 80% done with 20% of your time? So think about, you're saving up literally for 80% of your time. If you can figure that out, and I have a tool for that. If you haven't figured it out, you can access that tool at the show notes below, 80-20 productivity, and then can take you to the next level. So exponential growth is my benchmark, my milestone. I never think linear, always think exponential every single year. And by the fourth quarter, We want to get to a system that has taken you to the exponential growth level. So that's the whole system.
That's so practical. It's easy to see how someone could secure a grant and not know what to do next. But having a solid plan makes all the difference. And it's like having a roadmap for growth. And that's so reassuring for our listeners to hear right now that you're not gonna just let them do it, but you're gonna be with them for this journey if they would take it, right? So that's so reassuring. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you very much. I've written 13 books, and you can access those books. We're going to give away a $100 Amazon gift card, Pioneer, book gift card. So you can access that on the show notes and the links below. And you can access the books. Book number 11 just rolled out. It was also number one, a new release in Amazon. And it's a Becoming a Pioneer. So if you just type in Amazon, Becoming a Pioneer, or even any other place, Barnes and Noble or other websites, you will see that even all of the books come in audiobook as well. So you can access that in audio and audible as well. So access the books, plenty of knowledge, can take you to the next level, and always here to help you make you a pioneer, and looking forward to seeing you on the next episode. Be a pioneer.
That's awesome. What a great way to give back to the community, to our dear pioneers listening right now. Um, those books that you've mentioned, it's a must read, and we'll definitely have that link in our show notes. So listeners are going to get much value from it, the actionable steps you lay out. Thank you so much, Vimal. And yeah, see you all on the next episode.
Thank you all. See you again. Be a pioneer. Hello, pioneers and entrepreneurs. My name is Bimal Shah. I'm on a mission to make pioneers out of entrepreneurs by helping you achieve your 3-year goal in 1 year that is tied to your 25-year vision and 5-year moonshot. I do it through 90-day leaps and weekly sprints and through my own proprietary 4-leap system. I've also written 13 books, the Becoming a Pioneer series. I've founded the Pioneers Academy, the Pioneers platform, and several resources that help you on several different platforms: the Thrive platform, Transform platform, and Transcend platform. So these are resources and tools that I built for you to double your business in a year and scale exponentially and become the only one in your business.